hey, y'all, hey. How y'all doing? Yo, sorry I'm a little bit late, but y'all know I'm black. Just come on, man. Let's just be honest. I had to make sure everything is straight, and plus I had to make sure that everybody who had a ticket was able to get inside of the room. So, if you don't know, I'm Shay. Welcome to the Brown Book Series, and welcome to the book release party featuring award-winning New York Times, USA Today's, and all the other good stuff. I told you she's an American Idol, man. She's like all kind of awards you can think of, like Nobel Peace Prize winner, all that stuff.
You need to
Uh,
stop.
Auntie, I can hear you. Stop. She, look, say she gets me together. Okay, so everybody, welcome to the stage, Miss Brenda Jackson. Hi.
Hello, Shay. Hello, everyone. I am so glad to be here with you, Shay.
I'm so glad that you are here. Auntie, I had to do some housekeeping because they give me a hard time. They be like, Shay, where you at? What you doing? The one lady cussing me out the other day.
Oh gosh.
Yesterday. Yes, honey.
About this event?
Yes, ma'am. She called me, Auntie, and she was like, she's talking about, what did she say? Because I sent everything over to Miss Brenda, and she was like, "You're so unprofessional. This is a fraud because I'm trying to get on the event and I can't get on. And I hope Brenda Jackson know that what you're doing in her name, all this stuff. So I'm up here like, girl, what happened? So I kindly go and I said, I'm sorry, ma'am. It's tomorrow. She's like, oh. I mean, she just read me for filth, Auntie. And this how black business is going, all this stuff. I was like, girl, I had to wake up and put my tequila down. I was like, did I miss it? So I'm like, no, it's tomorrow. So, I'm not going to say her name. But Greta Montgomery, I hope you on.
Hey, when I'm on, I'm full of love.
Auntie's on and she's full of love.
Eager to see me.
Is that what it was, Auntie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She needs to be nicer. Because you're full of love, and I'm trying to be full of love too, and we want everybody to be nice and peace and harmony.
They are. They get anxious.
They act like I'm keeping you from them. I'm not keeping.
What's keeping me from anybody is desperate measures with these two, Dax and Amelia or Melly. They're the one that's pretty much keeping me. I'm not going to stay up at night because I decided I'm going to be in the bed by 11 because I would write up in 2 and 3 in the morning. So now, but that's the only thing that keeping me from my readers, keeping me off Facebook, keeping me off doing a lot is desperate measures. Hi, Shannon. How are you?
You're doing awesome, Auntie. You're doing awesome. You're awesome. You're giving us 4, 5, 6, 10 books a year. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing an awesome job. How do you write that many books in 1 year?
How many do I normally write?
Like 4.
Usually I push for 6. I write 4 under contract with Harlequin. And because they're under contract, I have to write those. And I look at my deadline when they're due. Mm-hmm. And if it's any way I could see what I could squeeze a book from my publishing company in that I'm doing from my publishing company, then I will squeeze that in. But I'm under contract to write 2 Desires and 2 Catalina Cove books every year during the period of my term of my contract. So all these books that they've been given, like last year, I did Bennett's Wedding, Entangled Pursuits, and I did Bennett's Christmas. That in addition to the 4 books I did last year.
Auntie, how do you keep up with all that? Like to know what is supposed to be Harlequin, what is supposed to be regular published? Like, how do you?
I know my Harlequin is mostly Desires or Catalina Cove. Those right now are what I'm writing for Harlequin. But, and like I explained, Harlequin, my readers be wanting some of my other series. They want to know about the Bennetts. They want to know about other people other than those 2. So that's when I try to squeeze something in for my readers. Like last year, again, I had the Bennett's Christmas
Yes.
and the Bennett's wedding. That was supposed to be one book. But then when I thought about it, I'm like, well, they're going to be a 700-page book, 600-page book. So I don't have time to write that. So what I did, I gave them Victoria and Kennedy in February, which was
Right.
the Bennett's wedding.
Yeah.
And then I came back at Christmas and gave them the two sisters, and Sabrina and Monica. So it was spaced out, but I still had to find time to write it, in addition to writing whatever else I have to write. And then there's the movie stuff I have to tend to.
I
So,
know, Auntie. Hold on, because I'm gonna get. I got. I got a whole bunch of questions. Right. I had.
oh God.
Wait a minute. I put my glasses on so I can see my questions, Auntie. I had a whole bunch of questions about the
Okay.
movies, about everything. But I want to give a big shout out to Miss Chris Kelly. Chris Kelly said, Miss Jackson, this is my first time. I'm so excited how my husband listening to your books, and he loves the Westmorelands and Madeira.
Oh, thank you, Chris. Hi, Chris Kelly.
Hi, Miss Guy, Chris Kelly. Manisha Robinson says, I got my book today.
Yes. The first week of sale. That means from today, this Tuesday through Monday, not including next Tuesday. Stop on Monday at midnight. They take all those sales and they determine whether I made any list, whether it's mostly the USA Today bestseller list. Now, I was told that they're looking at New York Times. New York Times not only go with the big fiction book, the big trade size, or ebooks, and it goes for the entire month. So I don't know, since my book is only 3 days from the end of the month, I don't know how it will fall into May sales or not. So the New York Times. That's why I hadn't made the New York Times in a while, because they changed the criteria for that. But that's okay. I'm good. The USA Today, and I tell my people, that's sales. That's based on sales. That's
Right.
how I know really how well the book is doing, because they scan the barcode. The New York Times is certain bookstore. If you go to certain prestigious bookstores, that's how you make the New York Times.
And what are
So
considered prestigious bookstores? Like the
that's what they do. They, in order to be a part of the New York Times list, they have to pay the New York Times a lot of money every year or per month, and usually it's in the thousands. And they are considered a New York Times store. Most the mom and pop stores are not, because they can't afford it. Not Walden Books, but Walmart, Amazon, Barnes and Noble, those big major stores, and some in the Southwest. I can't think of the name, or the Midwest, I may say. They're part of the New York Times. So if you go in there and buy a book, it will count toward the New York Times list only if you buy it in a New York Times store. So it's hard to see what's there, what's not. I just worry about the USA Today, because once they scan that barcode,
right.
cha-ching,
Oh,
that's a sale.
you like that? That's like the Cash App thing. Ching, ching. Hey, Kathy Douglas. Kathy
Hey,
Douglas.
Kathy Douglas.
Yes, author Kathy Douglas. Kathy, because we got all kind of prizes and gifts that we're giving away here, Auntie. And so Kathy wanted to make sure that she contributed to your Brown Book Swag Bag Box giveaway with her new
Thank you,
book,
Kathy.
yes, Redemptions of Rivers Ranch. So this is gonna be in the box giveaway. So thank you, Kathy. I
Thank
was
you, Kathy,
I was
my
like, she's
fellow
so cute.
author.
Yes.
Congratulations.
They love you, Auntie. I was like, I need some books. They was like, here you go, Shay. I was like, oh, I love her. So thank you, Kathy. Everybody, Queen K, hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Okay,
Hello,
so
Queen K. Hey, Queen K in the house.
hey, okay,
We
Queen K.
gotta behave. The queen is in the house. Hey, Letitia
I
Williams.
gotta behave. I'm gonna behave, Auntie. I'm gonna behave. I'm gonna be real good, real courtesy.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
We talked about you misbehaving.
We yes, ma'am. I'm gonna be good.
Okay.
All right. So everybody, Nikki, Martha Ruff. Hello, everyone. Okay, people. So we told everybody the first 20 people will receive a free e-copy of the book of her new book, Follow Your Heart. Follow Your Heart. This is book 4 from the Catalina Cove series. So we have the list of for the first 20 people, and we're going to just post that later on. So you go to our website, go to my Facebook page, and your names and stuff will be on there. So I want to say congratulations. And the first 20, y'all know who you guys are because it's always the same 20. Like, I think they just like, yo, let's go. So we're going to post that on later on. And then later on in the show, right now, we're going to give away a swag bag gift box, which would include books by Kathy Douglas, of course, books by yours truly, Miss Brenda Jackson, The Follow Your Heart, Naima Simone.
Wow.
Yes,
That's my release partner. She came out today too.
She came out today too. Yeah, she's the road to the rose bit, and she was so super excited, so happy to contribute to your gift box. So
thank you.
And of course, Miss Sharon C Cooper. Until your pillow falling down over here. Sharon C Cooper with her new book, His to Protect.
Yeah, okay, I got that. I downloaded it last week. Whatever day it came out, I downloaded it on my Kindle.
Oh, that's what's up. So
and I went to Audible, thought I could get it, because I get both. I get an Audible book and a Kindle version. So if at night when I'm winding down, I could sit back, drink my wine, listen to my Audible, or read it on the Kindle when I'm tired and I just want to read it on the Kindle. Right. So I got it on the Kindle. I didn't see it on Audible, so I saw it on the Kindle. So yes. Got your book, Sharon.
Got your book, Sharon. And some lucky winner will also have that book. And then, of course, and see, inside your swag bag box giveaway is a Kindle. Yes, we got the Kindle. We still, they love your first movie. I don't know if it was the first one or the second one.
Which one?
Hold on, Auntie. Let me get it for you. Because people be asking me, can I put it in the box? And I'd be like, which one?
That is the one I made. The first movie I ever made of one of my books was One Special Moment by BET. Yes. And then that's the second one. And I did that myself. I was the executive producer. My son, who has a master's in film, he directed it for my husband and I. So yes, that's my second movie. And then A Brother's Honor is my third.
Oh yeah, everyone still loves that. So this will also be inside your gift box. Her gift box is off the chain, y'all. Like whoever wins this gift box, you're gonna be like, oh my god. And then I'm not gonna keep your
Renata,
ma'am.
I just said, hey Renata. I just saw Renata Thompson.
Hey Renata, come up. We also got the mug. This is this like a special edition mug?
That's my 25th anniversary mug.
Yes.
And what I did, I asked my readers, they didn't even know they participated with that mug. I did something on my fan page and asked what was their favorite Brenda Jackson hero. And once they told me, I picked out the top 25 and I put the book cover of their book on the mug. So everyone on that mug was nominated as one of the most sexiest or their favorite Brenda Jackson hero in all my 25 years. So that's why you see all those book covers on that mug.
All these fine men on this mug.
Yes.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, Auntie, even though we're here today to celebrate your new release of Follow Your Heart from the Catalina Cove Series, and we wanted you to read an excerpt from that. But before we get into that, before you tell us a little bit about Catalina Cove and read us an excerpt, the movies, like what's up with the movies, Auntie? You dropped this big bombshell, like I'm making movies, peace. And I'm like, okay, well, girl.
Okay.
What's up with movies?
You know, I'm gonna give you the scoop. I can't tell you everything because we're in Bobby and we formed this company, or we formed this partnership.
Right.
And so he's doing the movie piece and I'm doing, the book writing. So there were 60 books. This major, when I say major, movie making company in Hollywood came to us and say, we want 25. And what they did, they want, when they
25 of
auction
your
out,
books?
they want 25. Well, really, they wanted 60 of my books. So they said, but the first wave, we're going to do 25 that we want to option, but we want to look at your all-time favorite of the 60s. That's why when Brenda Woodbury be on her site on the book club, asking what's your favorite Brenda Jackson book, whatever, we're getting your input because I like knowing, getting input from my readers. So we presented them what my favorite, or not my favorite, my readers' favorite 60. And they explained, we're going to option 25. That doesn't mean they're going to make 25 books this year. What it means that over the next 3 or 4 years, then we will have 25 books that's being auctioned for the movie. So they have released the list for the movies, the 25 that they want. It was a couple on there. I, gave feedback on that. I said, it wasn't really within our top 50, my readers' top 50. But what they did, they hired a readers group of readers and asked them what their top 25 were. So once they got that, then they presented the list to me, and I got the list last week. And so,
Wait a minute.
and I'm hoping one of your favorites on there, Shay, and I will tell you, I'm not going to give the list out until it's a done deal. But if you want to tell me what's your favorite, I'll tell you whether it made the cut. It made the cut.
Whoa! Oh my God. I love Ashley and Ray. Like, they are so, I love them.
That book made the cut. So just like you, like whoever they hired in Hollywood, and I think it was a group of 15 readers, and they got all 60 books, and they went around, and everybody within a 6-month, or I guess 6 months period, had to read all the books. They could listen to the book, and I'm sure listening to it was the easiest way. So they had to come up with the list. So the list is part of the contract with the company. And so, like I said, it's when I announce what company it is and people go Google it, do the research, you will see what major company it is. And like I said, I don't know which of the 25 books are coming out first, how they plan on doing it, but Forget Me Not did make the list. Now, where we are now, the contract is with my attorney, my entertainment attorney, to make sure everything, looks okay. Bobby, entertainment attorney, has already signed off on his part of it. We're a partnership. And Bobby's part is basically to Bobby's part is to write the script for the movie. So he's okay with the 25. He's ready to go write the script. Now, what I have to do is to make sure that my part looks okay, that what I'm getting in everything legally, everything is okay. Yes. And the reason people say, why 60? Why couldn't you offer them your full 138 books? Because that's how many I wrote. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Because it went up to books that I have not even written yet that may be coming out this year. And one thing I want to prepare the people for, the Westmorelands are not on there because the Westmorelands, I do not have full movie rights to the Westmorelands. They only wanted to see books that I have movie rights to. Now, that's not going to say that they can't at a later date, but we have to, because since Harlequin, I share movie rights with Harlequin. We're seeing how things work out with that. But right now, they don't want a third party. The only people they want in this deal, me, Bobby, and them. So,
we can understand
Harlequin, anybody who write for Desires know that they share movie rights with you.
Oh,
Okay. So the
oh,
books that were selected are out of the group that I write for myself and any of my families that I write. People say, well, you write Catalina Cove for Harlequin, but they are not considered series books, not
oh.
in the Harlequin term. The Westmoreland, because they come out for Desire. If you could think of Desire
Mm-hmm.
and you think of the books that were written under Kamani, those are series books because they were part of the book club. They got mailed out to the people in the mail a month, early or whatever. Those are special books with Harlequin. And when you go in a contract with them, you do not get your full movie rights with them.
Can you negotiate that, or that's just the policy of how it is?
That's the standard
That's the
contract, but
standard.
I'm
Okay.
sure, knowing that my entertainment attorney knew that. I knew that going in, but then I didn't think who would want to make a Brenda Jackson book into a movie. I was not thinking that way. Plus, I had made up in my mind after the fiasco with BET, unless I make the book
Right.
into a movie, then I didn't want any part of anybody else doing it. But with the others, my son, who's the director, he say no. You need to make sure you get all your movie rights. So moving forward, like the Catalina Cove, Madeira Sis, all those others that they could name that were not a Kamani or Westmoreland, I could consider making a movie out of, or the ones that's not with somewhere else, like Debbie Allen has the Silk and Thread, and then you have Passion Flick already have tied up a couple of the movies for future, couple of books for future movies. So that's going to be my big major announcement. Once we go through the contractual stage, then I'm hoping that I can, hopefully, but I'll walk away from a contract in a heartbeat
If it's
if
not
I
what you
see
want.
that something is not like I want it to be. Because you're talking about books that are my babies. And I know
Right.
some book authors, say, you know, I want just to write the books. I don't care what Hollywood do. I care because I'm both. I'm a book writer and I'm also a filmmaker. So I know what they can do. I know that they say based on novel by author Brenda Jackson. Based on mean that they could just use your character's name and don't have to be nothing like what was in the book, like what BET did. But I want more for my readers, and I don't mind walking away. I really have no problem. And it's not me telling Hollywood what to do or how to make the movie, but what I try to do is say, I know my readers.
Mm-hmm.
I know if you're going to get this book, this is what you need to make sure that you stay with, or you'll be sorry. Because I see what my readers did to BET when they're displeased with the movie.
Yes.
So, trust
Real.
me, you don't want to get a Brenda Jackson book that's one of my readers' favorite books and
Yes.
make it into a comedy or
Right.
some craziness. So, yeah, so I'm waiting to see, going back and forth, but they're wonderful people to work with. Bobby is a wonderful person to work with. I got one of the best entertainment attorneys out there, out in LA. So I'm just waiting, telling my readers to be patient. Like you said, it was in October. It's been 6 months. So
Yes.
for 6 months now, I'm at this stage, and I think that's moving fast.
It is.
When I pick 25 books that hopefully they will go to auction for.
I absolutely love that. Look at you talk about who gonna make a Brenda Jackson book or movie. We all think that. Like we all when we think about authors and books, we was like, okay, like yours, because reading your books are
Mm-hmm.
just like watching a movie. Like you can actually see the people get off the screen. Like when I was reading, when Devin went off, when Ray got amnesia, like I actually could see him falling off, like getting beat up by the mugger and the mugger. I saw all that. I was crying and
Wow.
everything. Right. So your books are absolutely Awesome. Hey,
Thank you.
Lashira said you can't go wrong with the Brenda Jackson book. You sure can't.
Thank you, Lashira. And I'm hoping once this part of it out the way, my goal, Shay, and I know you and I talked about this, and I tell people, even though they plan on sprinkling my books, the 25, I still want to develop other author books because there's a lot of plenty romances out there.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
think of nothing else. Bridgerton, hi, Lucille James. If nothing else, Bridgerton has shown them that people will read and look at a good romantic series
Yeah.
if you make it interesting enough. And what did they do? They put a very handsome
Yes, Lord.
hero in there, the Duke of Hastings, So now when we find out he's not going to be in the second season,
Well,
that's how it works. I write series.
right.
When I wrote Deck's book, Clayton only appeared, very seldom. He had a cameo, but it was Deck's story. It wasn't Clayton's story.
Yeah.
And the same thing with Dex and Clayton, and Justin, all of them, but they're never, you don't want the Duke of Hastings to take over Lord, what is his name, Lord Anthony or Tony,
right.
Bridgerton's story. It's not fair to him,
right.
So they got to move him to the side, and hopefully he'll come back in later episodes, because he and Daphne, they love forever. They got more than one kid, and they're happy. We get to see her, but we want to think that he's out taking care of business.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah. Trina P said, did Clay and Sunita make the cut?
I'm not going to tell Trina that. The next thing you know, Trina, I know you, Trina. I'm not.
Trina, she's not going to tell you.
I'll be done reveal the entire list.
Yeah, don't do the list.
I know, like I said, like she like Clayton and Sunita. Hey, Tony, Benita. I know that a lot of people, and that's one of the things when I told them, these are the books in the 60s. If it didn't make the cut, when I say make the cut, that means the first 25. Next year, within the next year or two, when we finish trust me, it'll be enough Brenda Jackson movies, to be seen. Then there will be a second cut, but it's going to depend on whether the readers get out there and support these movies. The readers going to have to get out there and support the movies. And if they support the movies like they did with Bridgerton, you see how easy they were able to say season 2, season 3, season 4, because there's a following. And that's what readers going to have, not just for my books, but a following to show that, yes, there is a demand for these type of love stories.
This is true. Now, quick question for you, Auntie, before you tell us a little bit about Follow Your Heart.
Let me ask you something.
Oh,
when I get ready to announce my 25, you gonna have me back on your show?
That don't make me cuss. You know I am. Why you acting like that? You just told me to be good.
Well, it won't be that I have another new book out, and I didn't know whether I could get an invitation just to make that announcement.
Auntie, is this face so disrespectful? Because it's supposed to be like, really? You can wake up and just say, I just want to go on Brown Book Series and recite the ABCs. And I have a full-blown party with gifts and everything. Like, come on, man. I said it. Brenda Jackson she can do whatever. It don't even matter. You can take over and host.
Thank you. Okay, I'm holding you to that now.
Yes, ma'am. Of course. Please. This is your show. Whatever you want to do.
It may be because what they're going to do, Hollywood always release their press release, at the whatever, to Hollywood, the Variety, the whatever. So I want to make sure on the East Coast, my people are also told.
Oh yeah. We're gonna get your we're gonna tell everything. I'm gonna tell it all. As soon as you say I can tell it, I tells everything. Tell it all. Now, before we're gonna get into Follow Your Heart, because I got so many questions. Because when we said Brenda Jackson, everybody was like, Shay, ask her this, and ask her this, and ask her this. In between cutting me out, but that'd be cool. You are, when I say absolutely a lot of people's favorite.
Thank you.
Favorite. We absolutely.
And I appreciate my readers. I write for them. And I tell Harlequin and I tell all my publishers, I write for my readers. So if they embarking on a type book that I'm like, trust me, that
Damn.
won't fly with my readers. That will not fly. And I'd rather not even go there. Okay.
I understand that. So, I was going to post all the winners, but management just told me they need they want to hear it because you have to be here in order to receive the gift. Sorry,
Okay.
y'all, because I just be like, you can get it. So the first couple of winners for the e-copy of Follow Your Heart by Miss Brenda Jackson. Hey y'all gonna be upset because I also got 5 future books of the next Catalina Cove series that we're giving away too. But you can't get into October, but stay tuned, okay? So, all right, real quick, the first couple of winners. Lasonda Jones, congratulations. Laquita Mitchell, Alice Yans, Anita Parker, Mary Woodyard, Deborah Fortner, Tori Davis, Joyce Hudson, Sheila Brown, Mitzi Dunn, Deb Harris, LaShonda, you had two tickets, girl. Don't mean LaShonda trying to cheat. I just want
Who is that? What, LaShonda who?
LaShonda Jones.
Oh no, that's my girl. That's my birthday girl.
Yes, I'm gonna give her 2 books too. I'm a girl too. Like that, she's like part of my VIP crew. Like she does. Listen, okay, what I'm
She's
doing.
good.
Yeah, I absolutely love that. Kristen Petaway, Tanya Harrison, Ernestine Kucher, and Monica Johnson. Oh, last one, Ramsey Mara. If you heard your name, hit me up and be like, girl, I was there. I need my book. What's up? What's going on? All you gotta do is just hit me up. Y'all know what to do. Shay at brownbookseries.com. Be like, hey girl, hey, I heard my name. I heard my name. I heard my name. You have to be here in order to get it. Okay, because you just got to be here. That's what they told me. So I'm sorry. And big ups to my sponsors, real quick. So I won't get in trouble. To the Detroit Player Clothing Line, to WSN Show, to Candy Cakes, the Camp Creek location, to our affiliate, Rolling Out. What's up, Munson? And also to the WSN Show with Whitney Friends. So thank you, sponsors. We absolutely love you. Brenda Jackson says you guys are the absolute best.
They are.
They are the absolute best. So if you heard your name, you know what? Hit me up and be like, hey girl, give me my book. I like that. So you all right. So we got that out the way. Auntie, are you ready to tell us a little bit about Follow Your Hearts? Because Mr. Medeiros down in there.
I love this book. I love every book that I write because I get into my characters, but I absolutely got into my characters because when and I'm a pantster, I don't follow or outline or anything. The thoughts come to me when I basically start writing. And so what happened with this book, I knew that Victoria was going to be easy. When I say easy, what I mean is that I knew Victoria was going to be the one that basically not give her grandmother any problems. Okay, not give her any problems. Basically, because she knew, hey, I done seen this old lady in action. I know how she worked. I seen the most resistant male who think they could outsmart her, don't do it, and they end up with the woman she selected, and they live happily ever after. So hey, I ain't got time, really not looking for a husband. But if my grandmama done vetted this guy for me, then I'm all in. I'm all in. And so that was her attitude. But her grandmother didn't give her a name. And the reason her grandmother, and I'm going to read, that's the part I'm going to read, her grandmother didn't give her a name. And sometimes Victoria, the honest, got more than some of the guys got because Nolan found out who he's supposed to be doing. But a lot of the guys don't know that she's even in the mix with their stuff until it's over. So Victoria knew that she was next, knew what her grandmother was going to do, but her grandmother didn't give her name, which isn't really uncommon. But
Right.
Victoria, I guess, thought I get a name, and I'll go up to the guy and say, "Hey, you it?" Don't work that way. No, it doesn't work that way.
It don't work that way, y'all.
That doesn't work that
Okay, we love. Okay, so are you ready to read us a
way. Yes, I am. Got to put my glasses on.
everybody? Brenda Jackson is about to read an excerpt from "Follow Your Heart." You know, Auntie, let me just be real honest, real quick. I'm be good. I ain't no more trouble tonight. I've never heard you like read an excerpt out of one of your books. I've heard you always do interviews and talks, but I never heard you just like
I
read out your book.
typically don't because,
Oh, you doing it for
but
me?
because you asked, I will do it for you, Shay.
I'm about to cry. Okay, go.
I usually don't, but for you, I'll do it because it's hard to pick an excerpt because usually you pick the most important scene. Well, in my book, this book, and usually it's when the guy and the girl meet for the first time. But because we don't know which of the guys she's going to end up with, I'd rather not even show the reaction to her with the guys. I'm going to just give you her reaction on Mama Laverne. When
Okay.
Mama Laverne basically called her to Whispering Pines and gave her the word that, look, this is what we're going to do. So this is what we're going to do. You ready?
Yes, ma'am. I'm ready.
And this is the scene that she was summoned to Whisper Pines to meet with her great grandmother. A few minutes later, Victoria was knocking on the door to her great grandmother's suite. Come in. Opening the door, Victoria found her grandmother sitting in her favorite chair knitting. Felicia Laverne Medeiros had taught Victoria to knit when she had been 8, and for her great grandmother to still be able to use her hands to knit the way she did, and as often as she did, was amazing. Hello, Mama Laverne, she said, leaning down to place a kiss on the older woman's cheek. And hello to you, Victoria. Her grandmother was wearing a pretty floral button front dress with her signature pearls around her neck. Perched on her nose was a pair of reading glasses. While growing up, Victoria thought her great grandmother was one of the most stylish women she knew. She still thought so. You look pretty today, Mama Laverne. Thank you, dear, and so do you. Would you like some of the Madeiras tea? Mama Laverne asked as she placed her knitting aside. Victoria loved the Madeiras tea. Yes, you want me to pour it? That will be fine, dear. After pouring the tea, Victoria noticed Mama Laverne studying her intently. A reason for her doing so. She wondered the reason for her doing so and figured if she was patient, her great grandmother would tell her what was on her mind. After taking a sip of her tea, Mama Laverne said, I'm sure you know why you're here. I wanted to meet with you. Victoria nodded. Yes, I do have an idea. Mama Laverne took another sip of her tea. I know some of you merely see me as a meddling old woman intent on destroying your lives. But as you can see, I haven't steered anyone wrong yet. Victoria chuckled. No, you haven't. Nolan is happy with Ivy. Lee is happy with Carly. Reese is happy with Kenna. Luke is happy with Matt. Need I go on? Heavens, no, you don't have to, Mama Laverne answered. I just want you to believe that you will be happy with the person I've chosen for you. Goosebumps formed on Victoria's arms and butterflies floated around her stomach. Who is he, Mama Laverne? She asked excitedly. Mama Laverne placed her teacup down. Now that I can't tell you. Victoria lifted an eyebrow. You can't? Nope. nor can I tell you when he will make the first appearance to you. He's a very busy man, and falling in love isn't the last thing on his agenda. At least he thinks it is. Victoria forehead bunch in confusion. I don't understand. Why can't you reveal his identity? It's not like I have a problem with whomever you've chosen because I know you will look out for my best interest. Mama Laverne reached out and took Victoria's hand firmly in hers. Yes, I will, and I appreciate your faith and confidence in me. It's refreshing to have a willing participant instead of an unwilling one like your brother and male cousins have been. She then added, the reason I am withholding his identity for now is because although you might be ready to accept him as your mate, the man I've chosen for you may not feel the same. If he knew what I had planned, he would fight it all the way and become extremely difficult. Victoria shrugged. But don't they always fight it anyway? Mama Laverne said yes, but he needs to feel that he's fallen in love with you on his own, not because he's being manipulated. For that reason, keeping his identity from you is the only way. You're only going to have to trust me on this. Victoria said, I do trust you, but is it somebody I know? Her grandmother said, I can't tell you that either. Again, you will have to trust me. You will know when you meet him.
Oh my God. Yay. I feel so special now.
Yeah.
I have never heard you read all your books
Oh
before.
gosh.
Oh my
Usually because I have to bring out the glasses. And I'm so used to Ron reading my books. And he does such a great job on
Yes,
Audible.
yes, he does.
So,
Ron is just,
yeah.
I can just listen to him all day. I absolutely happy. I would absolutely be so happy. Okay, Auntie, let's give away some more gifts.
Okay.
All right, so the next five winners will receive a copy of the next Catalina Cove book. That'll be book 5 in the Catalina Cove series. Do we know the name of it yet?
One Christmas Wish.
One Christmas Wish. Yay! One Christmas Wish. Okay, so and y'all know the routine. Y'all know, hey, you gotta be like, you gotta be here. You gotta be like, I heard my name, I heard my name, I heard my name. Because if you're not here, you cannot win. Okay, the first winner is Dora Clemens, LaShonda Hoffman, Diane Rimbert, Sharon Blue, and let me see here. Let me mix it up. And Sheree Salmon. Y'all got that? Y'all got hit me up, Shay at brownbookseries.com. Like I said, you heard your name, and then you will receive a copy. Well, actually, you won't receive it until October. So don't be calling me from my book here. You get it? So I'm gonna be good.
It's been written, but it's not been published. It's been
written, but not published. So, man, congratulations! I think my name was in there.
Congratulations to those ladies.
I think my name was in there too for advanced copy too. I'm just letting you know. Okay, cool. So congratulations to you guys. Like, oh man, that is so totally awesome. So coming up. All right. So if you got questions for Miss Brenda, get them in the queue. So go ahead and start doing your questions. Put them in the queue. We're going to answer some questions, and then we're going to give away the grand prize box, which is just absolutely crazy.
So I got my celebration. Thank you.
She got to celebrate. It's release day. Yes, it is release day. And for everybody who has, if you like Shay, I want the book, I can't afford the book. So one thing I love about your book club, Auntie, because you're always giving back, and you have the project, the Book Angel project. And
That
so
was thought up by Brenda Woodbury, and it's a
yes,
beautiful project. Yeah.
yeah, she got it going on. So Brown Book Series, we're part of the Angels. So if you need a book, just hit us up or hit Miss Brenda up, and we'll get you together. Because we all got to read this thing together. It's so wonderful. Okay, we had a question. I was trying to make sure I kept it up, but I saw it. Of course, Miss Brenda had handled it. She handled it for me, which I'm so appreciative. It was about the cruise. Yes. Okay. She's asked, are you going to do the Brenda Jackson cruise coming? I know last year and this year it got canceled. So do you have any future plans about having doing your Brenda Jackson Readers reunion cruise?
Yes. It was supposed to be next month, really, and
Mm-hmm.
Carnival canceled it because of the pandemic, and I couldn't reschedule it for 2022 because that's my family reunion. And I made a promise to my family. I'm the historian in my family reunion in my family, and I made a promise to them because what was happening, people were going. I would hold it like in April or May, and then the family reunion was in July. So my family and the majority of my family would go on a cruise with me. Then April and June, and then when July came around, they skipped the family reunion and say, we spent all our money on Brenda Jackson cruise. So they came to me and say, look, we need to split this up. You do the cruises on the odd year. We will do the family reunion the even year. Promise us you will not do a cruise on the year for the family reunion.
Awesome.
So even though a lot of people say, well, why couldn't we go in 2022? Because that's my family reunion year. And I made a promise to my family. But we will do it in 2023. It will be an exciting year. Your truly turned 70 that year. So I'm looking forward to spending that time with my readers. Um, so yes, we have we had to pick out a whole different place only because we had to cruise by May 1st, or we lose a lot of the things uh May 1st, 2023, or we lose a lot of the perks that they were going to let us keep from Carnival. Even though it was a pandemic,
Yeah.
the people who left their deposit got a $300 per person voucher and all of that, but it had to be used if you sailed before May 1st. Unfortunately, we won't be going to Panama Canal. I selected a wonderful place to go, and those people who know it know because they were the ones that signed up for the 2021 cruise, and they got first dibs as far as, okay, we didn't go here. Now you need to re-sign up here. But on May 1st, which is Saturday, I will officially announce on my website what the new place is, and then it's first come, first serve. We only had so many cabins, and we were 90% occupied the last time. So
This
hopefully
Saturday?
this Saturday I will announce it.
Okay.
They're not open. The cruise company that I use, not the cruise company, cruises and tours, won't be over on the weekend, but y'all need to call Regina and reserve your spot. I'm giving my readers time to get the cabins that they had before for this cruise. It was, so I will say before it was a 9-day cruise.
Mm-hmm.
I think a 9-day. That was long for a lot of people. It would have been long for me. But going around the Panama Canal is a long period of time. Okay. So this cruise is a 7-day. And it's somewhere that Brenda has not gone with her readers at all. And it's also from a port I have never gone with my readers. It's not out of a Florida port. So it should be interesting. And I will announce it on Saturday. Saturday, when is May 1st?
Let me see. Hold on. To stay right there. Stay right there. I'm gonna tell you in a few minutes.
Okay.
I gotta put a what's name on my phone.
Okay.
On Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta put an alert on my phone.
So that's when I will announce it.
So you coming? Are you gonna do it live?
Page.
Okay, on your Facebook page. Okay, cool.
Yes, I will go to my Facebook page and my website. I will have my guy updated by Saturday, and really, you could sign up to go on my website from that page.
Yes, you really can. I'm going. I can't wait.
I think the page now shows the one for 2021. I'm gonna have all that updated to show where it's, where it's going next. And remember, you have to go through cruises and tours. That's where a lot of people make their mistake. Well, I saw it cheaper somewhere else. Yeah, but you don't get the
Yeah.
perks that I give my readers. You don't attend my private parties. You don't get a tote bag full of goody stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't try to find me on a cruise to sign your book, because I won't sign it. See, a lot of people do that. They say, oh, I could go so many dollars cheaper if I book through this agency. Then they bring all their books and want to take my time away from my readers. I go, remember, this is all for charity.
Right.
I'm raising money for the Josephine Streeter Threat Foundation. So basically, just think you're giving money to charity. So that's what this is for. So that's why, but you still get good perks, cruises and tours, handles, everything. You get a free t-shirt. You get a lot of stuff.
And she's
But
so
you
sweet
can't,
too.
you
She's so
can't
sweet.
come to my parties if you did not come through cruises and tours. And we have some good parties. We have a welcome party with hors d'oeuvres and everything. We have a farewell party. We have a get together. We play games. We do a lot. Readers get to see me and know me. So don't come up to me if you're not a part of my group, because my time is for them. And that's what I try to tell people. It's not that, because they know I love people.
Yeah, you do.
I love everybody that read my book, but
Yeah.
fair is fair. And they used to always get my uncle, because they know my uncle. Somebody said, that's Brenda Jackson's uncle. And he'll say, there's a group of ladies on the cruise and they bought their books. Could you sign it for them? I'm like, no, uncle, don't entertain that, because I can't do that, because these people bought extra, contributing to my charity to spend time with me.
Right.
And that's what I want to do. Spend time with my readers. And anybody who has ever gone on a Brenda Jackson cruise know that we spend good time together.
That's what's I absolutely cannot wait. Deborah Sculford says, have you ever thought about Philadelphia as a destination?
No, but if they're going some places that I've never gone before, then, because I love Philly. I got some cousins across the bridge in Trenton, New Jersey. So whenever I fly to Trenton, I come through Philly. So I love myself some Philadelphia. So no. But like I said, most of the people, I have a team that scouts out places that I've never been, and they bring them to me, and I research them, and then I make the final decision. So no, but I will definitely check out a Philadelphia destination if it's a location as far as where we're cruising to that I have never been before, because I want to go different places. I want to give my readers the experience, because I'm doing research. Like we went to Aruba the last time. So, that's what I want. I don't want to go back to Aruba. Maybe after 10 years, we'll rotate. But right now, it's so many other places to go to.
I absolutely love it. All right, you guys, you got your questions, because, we kind of winding down here. It always goes so fast when I'm talking to you. I don't understand. Why is that?
We over talk.
Oh my God, I absolutely love it though. Okay, so first question is from Crystal Broussard. Hi, Crystal.
She Crystal.
Said, what was your inspiration for the town of Catalina Cove?
Wow. What was my inspiration?
Yeah, Crystal's from New Orleans too.
I love New Orleans. And one of the things that I like about New Orleans is diversity. They have the Creoles, the Cajuns, and the food and everything. And so Catalina Cove does not exist, as you know. But I wanted to write a series of 3, and it was supposed to just be 3 books based on a town, a small shipping town is how I envisioned it. And so what I had to do really was build the town. And in my mind, because I don't do anything on paper, I knew there was going to be a favorite diner, which was the I shouldn't say Woodbury Diner. Brenda going to get me. Witherspoon Cafe. The Witherspoon Cafe that did, And I was going to make something special of this town. So I made it the blueberry capital. I have readers say, I never liked blueberries until Catalina Cove. Now I'm getting blueberry this, blueberry that. So, you know, it was a little tidbit. I wanted it to be founded by someone who was real, like Jean Lafitte. You know, he was a pirate. You know, I used to
Mhm.
love reading about him and how he would just, you know, take over these ships, get the bounty and the booty or whatever you want to call it. And, you know, he had to have a place to escape. So, but I knew from my history, because I love history, that our government was very, very appreciative of him helping us win that war. So I said, now what if? And I always say, what if the town, they gave him all this land? Because, you know, I read about the Louisiana Purchase and all of that.
Mhm.
What if they gave him part of this tract of land? And they didn't care what he did. Okay. If he wanted to, you know, go out and smuggle all this stuff, as long as he didn't bring it to New Orleans, that's good. So he made his own New Orleans and Catalina Cove. And that's what I wanted my readers to believe and to know about Catalina Cove. And that's what inspired me wanting to write another small town story, which I had done before in Silk and Thread.
Mhm.
And I loved it. And Hattersville, Ohio, I couldn't add to that because that was option with Debbie Allen. So I came up with Catalina Cove, and that was my inspiration. Good seafood. As you see, I put seafood in there
Yeah.
because Cajun boats bring in the best seafood. I love seafood from the Gulf. So the Gulf has the best. I'm on the Atlantic. I get good seafood from the Atlantic too. I don't think I've ever, when I, you know, I want to taste the seafood from the Pacific Ocean, but the Gulf to me have the best seafood. I may be wrong, but that's what I think.
You right about it though, because whenever I go to New Orleans, I love like
I love the
their
seafood.
yeah, their food is absolutely great. All right, so Crystal, that was a great question. Another Crystal, the
Crystal
Crystal,
Herbert. Hi, Crystal Herbert. She's
Chris.
in the book club.
Oh, cool. Hey, Crystal. She says, "How do you come up with the amazing storylines?"
Oh gosh, Crystal. I listen to um just sometimes I browse through newspaper magazines and I find a article that maybe didn't have a good ending. Then I wanted to give it my own spin on it. Okay. That's what I did with the Bridges of Madison County. I say, when I got to that book, I had to go to bed. My husband said, you need to read these books. I say, I can't believe it didn't have this happy ending. So any article I read, if it doesn't have a happy ending, I'm gonna make it have a happy ending. So same thing with Forget Me Not. When I read an article how a guy got amnesia and how, you know, in his amnesia, he never came back. At least with Ray, he
Yes.
got his memory back. Because I wanted a whole different spin on it. But I listen to stories. People tell me how they met. And then I listen to how people say, you know, me and my husband, my childhood sweetheart, you know, we didn't, you know, we separated at college, but we met again at the class reunion. So, you know, those type of feel good stories. And as soon as I can hear them talking, already I got characters in mind for that plot because I am character driven versus plot driven.
Absolutely. That was a great question, Crystal. So, Shannon, yes,
Hi,
Shannon,
Shannon Harper.
yes, she says, "How after the October release, will there be any more books in this series?"
Oh yeah, October is one Christmas wish. If those of you and Shannon must not have read my Steel series, because if they read Mercury Steel book, they know that he hired a private investigator to find his velvet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yep.
and I put in there that was a hint that she was found in Catalina Cove.
Mm-hmm.
So the next one is about Jay, Kofak, and Velvet. If you keep up with my again Steel, then you know who Jay is. That Mercury Steel
Yeah.
best friend,
Yep.
and then Velvet. So what you're going to see is some of the Steels are going to pay a visit when they come to visit Jay and Catalina Cove, he's there on business. So he says, but we know he got a plan, okay, to get his woman back. So, but the Steele's gonna root for him, because the Steele boys are all married. They want Jay to be happily married like they
Right
are.
now.
So,
Right.
so yes. So the next book will come out in May of 2022. I
Okay.
don't have a name for it yet. We're working on titles. I sent them a list of 15 titles to choose from that I like, because I like to work my titles into my book. So
Okay.
they're trying to come up with titles, and then I'm supposed to start writing that book the end of the summer. Yeah, because my
Awesome.
deadline on that book is November 1st.
Okay. That's what's
Yeah.
up. So Dwayne said, what are you drinking? Oh,
The wine, okay, Shay, one of your sponsors sent me and Miss Bev some of the best tasting wine. And usually I don't drink, but they sent me so many bottles of this wine. Shay, you want to give a shout out to them while I take a sip?
yes, big shout outs to One Hope Wine. One Hope Wine, yo, they are absolutely wonderful. Listen, they was like, Shay, hey, does she need some more bottles? I was like, hold on, I'm the drinker in this family. Give her time to get,
It's
get,
good.
get through.
One Hope wine. And that thing I know on my doorstep, I had what 4 bottles of wine. I'm like, oh my goodness, and I called Shay. She said, "Oh, my sponsors sent you this wine." And my son said, "Let's open it up."
And it's
I'm
because
like, okay.
I'm not. I love wine, but I'm more of a red girl, red drinker. But that dang on Muscat that they have, oh, that thing is so awesome. And they just came out with a new one. I'm gonna have to tell them to send that one to you. Yeah.
Oh God, what you trying to do? Remember, I got the right. I can't be up here going this way and that way.
Only for one night. They ain't nobody gonna see it. You be writing all kind of cuss words in that book when you get.
I mean, I be using those words that I normally don't put in my books. Okay.
As my grandma used to say, you be using them 8-letter cuss words. I said 8. She used to give me that. Okay, next question. Ah, which Madeiras family member is next in the series?
Oh gosh, I can't tell you because that would ruin Follow Your Heart.
Yes, Brittany,
So,
quit. She trying to get a sneak peek. I love her name, by the
well,
way.
I think everybody think it's Corbin, because Corbin thought it was going to be him, and then the grandmother say, "No, I'm a, pull Victoria." So Corin said, "He got a reprieve, but did he?
Mm,
Is he really next?" So, and those who don't know Corbin is Nolan. That's Victoria's brother, like Nolan. And
mm,
he's really, they got their own little uh group. So I've married all Blade and all his little group,
yeah.
of cousins. Now Corbin, I'm getting with them, and I'm getting my readers a chance to know Corbin and the young people that, guys that he hang out with. So
Okay, that's
so I'm it's maybe Corbin, then it may be something else. Y'all will know. And hey, Mama Laverne, she ain't playing. Okay, that's all I got to say.
I already read the book. I already know who the winner is. I'm not gonna tell y'all though. Gotta read the book. All right, Veronica says, which scene has stuck with you the most?
In the book,
Yes, ma'am.
oh gosh, I don't want to do a spoiler. When she make a decision on which of the guys she wants to, you know, which one of the guys, and I'm sure by reading the back of the book, that her grandmother is, has one guy in mind, and she may have another one. And when she decide, you know, Grandma Laverne ain't never been wrong. She could,
Yeah,
I mean, Lee, Nolan, all of them who thought they could outsmart the old lady didn't. I mean, so hey, even if one of the guys thought they was out of whack, she knew how to bring them back.
She sure did.
Okay. So don't
Mama.
give up on the old lady. That's all I got to say.
Alva. Jennifer Copeland says, "Hey Jennifer, do you have any favorite authors that you one click?"
Okay, one click is
The
what is
Amazon.
oh when you say one click, there are a lot of authors that I support, even
Mhm.
if I don't, because I don't have time unless it's on Audible and
Right.
I'm winding down.
Mhm.
But yeah, one click, I do a lot of authors. And the ones that come to mind, Beverly Jenkins,
Mhm.
I one click on hers. Iris Bowling, Lord
Yeah.
Jesus. I
Yes,
know Iris, please do not kill nobody else. Iris is a killer. But
she
Iris is the
is.
one that I go to. If you need a devious plot, I'm like, okay, Iris, I need help with this, okay? Because, Iris, I said, just don't kill him, Iris, okay? I need you to help me figure this out, but don't kill the guy, because Iris would kill him. But Iris writes some of the best book, and I'm just so proud that she made USA Today. So those two are my automatic clicks whenever their book comes out. But I have some more.
Yeah,
You
you just
know,
one clicked Sharon C Cooper the other day.
yep, you're
Yep.
right. I run click Sharon. I do Delaney Diamond.
Mhm.
I've done I want to click a lot of readers now.
Yeah.
Sherelle Green. And usually if I don't read the book, or if Brenda Woodbury, they're members of my book club, I get their book. Even if they're a member of my book club and they come on and they're promote with Brenda will let me know so and so book came out, and then I'll go and one click it.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of Stephanie Nicole Norris books
Yes.
on my Kindle, and because they support me by being a
Mhm.
part of my book club, so I'm supporting them as well. And I tell my church members and family, when they say you don't read fast enough, I pick up my phone. I say, you need to get this book by Sharon Cooper. You need to get this book. If you like my
You
writing,
sure
you're
do.
gonna like Sharon Cooper, you're gonna like
Mhm.
Stephanie's, you're gonna like so and so, you're gonna like this, gonna like that. Give me a chance to breathe, because I do have a life, I want to revamp, so, and these are good authors whose books are out there. So
Yeah.
that's why we decide, let the book club know that there are other good authors out there. Me and Miss Bab aren't the only authors in this universe. Okay.
Auntie, we know it. You tired. You have told us that plenty of times. You want to go and live your life.
Yeah, but I want to write, but I don't want readers to just wait on my book when there's other
Yeah.
good books out there. Show them some love, the same love you show me, and you'll be surprised how many. I mean, they are good books.
They are good
I
books.
wouldn't be
Yeah.
recommending. Uh, Gosh, one of those books I think Sharon Cooper wrote, that the ladies worked in a construction company.
Yes,
I'm like,
that's the
and
Jenkins
gosh,
girl.
I learned more about construction
Yeah.
reading that series. Then
Hmm.
I'm like, well, dang. And if I ever see Sharon, I'm like, was you a construction worker
Girl,
or what?
listen, it was so funny that that's the Jenkins girls, like Tony and PJ and all them.
Yes, that
Yeah,
was a good
it
series.
is. Yeah.
A very good series. And Delaney Diamond, she got hers in Audible. Her books would take me when I'm like right now. I'm at my house on Amelia Island. So when I leave Jacksonville to go to Amelia Island, I want to listen to. I don't want to listen to the news.
Right.
Motown. I want to listen. So whoever she got reading her books, I'm like, I'm
Oh,
just driving,
right.
So I do listen, so they are good written books.
They
So
are.
yes,
They're real
yes,
good. Jennifer also says, Mrs. Brenda, I just wanted to let you know that you keep my faith and true love alive with your books.
thank you. And I want to do that because I believe I had my own true love. And that's why I write romance novels, because you see, my husband Gerald, I swear his G with me. And you saw his big picture right here on the side
Mhm.
of me. whenever I write, I'm inspired with the love that I had. When people say true love does not exist, I call them a lie.
Yeah.
Your true love may not exist, but
Okay.
true love, you have to work at it.
Yeah,
But true love does exist.
it does. She tells me every day, Shay, quit treating that man like that. Work at it. So, Renita Thompson says, do you feel a person would need training or an education to become a writer?
Nope, because I didn't. I never took a writing class in my life. I went to college for business. I got my bachelor's in business administration. Was about to go and get my, another degree in something else. And then I got all these designations behind my name because I'm in the insurance field. I got my IIA, CIA, CPCU, see, all of these, I think I got like 7 designations that you have to take
Mhm.
national exams to get. So that's where my focus was. It went on writing. I started writing basically to put my mind elsewhere as relaxation. So no, I didn't take a writing class at all. What you need is a vivid imagination. But I will say, in order to become a writer, you need to know what the publishers are accepting, what they not accepting. But that's where you do self-study. I just signed up through, Iris said, Brenda, you need to take the master class. So I'm in here taking the master class, and I'm signing up for all these classes on because they're
Mhm.
being, Shonda Rhimes, a lot of
Mhm.
people by the expert, and you will learn something from the master class. So no, but you don't need any special training or education. You just have to have a vivid imagination.
That's all. That was a great answer too. And speaking of master classes, told me about it. So now I'm in the class with Robin Roberts, and
Mhm.
yeah, I signed up for a couple of more. I'm like, okay, this is cool.
Yeah, it's cool. And I need, and some of them last, 15 minutes,
Yeah.
and they give you an insight on what you need to do. I signed up for the arts, the writing, a lot. I think I got like 8 different categories. And anytime they have a new person in that, they'll send me, even the cooking one. I'm learning how to cook healthier from the master class.
Hmm.
So yeah, your well-being. So yeah, I love the master class. So whenever you want to do self-improvement, you never sell yourself short. Never think, oh, I know it all, because you
Right.
don't.
Right.
Okay. Things are changing every day, and you need to basically get in and do self-improvement all the time.
I absolutely love it. JSB says, congratulations, Mrs. Jackson. Thank you so much. I look forward to many more books from you. I work out with your books. They calm my hectic work day down. They give me anniversary getaway ideas. So,
Thank you. Yeah. That's why I write. I want you to believe in truly everlasting love, and just let it take you away to places and things. And, I just want you to feel relaxed. And that's what writing does with me. My son say, Mom, you said you was only going to write 10 books. Now you're up to 138. You've already written. You're writing your 139th, and you already written your 140 that doesn't come out till October. Are
right.
you ever going to stop writing? That relaxes me when I could put people together who I think deserve to be together.
I absolutely love that. Nikki Jackson says she's purchasing the book after this, so she's talking about Sharon C. Cooper book. Angela Hillman, is there a website for the master classes? Yes, Angela, just go to masterclass.com.
Mm-hmm.
Mrs. Jack, some of the stuff we're doing congratulations because I really believe in giving people their flowers while they're here. So that's what we're going through some of the congratulations. Melissa Breathworth, Mrs. Jackson, your books are some of the first romance novels that I have read, and I have been hooked ever since. Your books inspire me to continue with my childhood dream of writing.
Oh, thank you.
That
Make
is-
sure you do it. No excuse. When Beverly and I first started writing, it was hard because no publisher wanted to pick us up because we were writing Black romances.
mm,
But now you ain't got to wait on them. You could do it yourself with Amazon. So no excuses.
yes, no excuses. And speaking of childhood writing, I'm going to childhood dreams. We're going to talk about this, and then we're going to give away the prize, and then we're going to let you go. We not already went over. We kept you over about 14 minutes, even though I was a little late, but it's okay.
That's
Okay.
okay. I'm good.
Okay. So A little birdie told me. Actually, you told me. Well, you told everybody, but some of us wasn't here on Friday to hear your big announcement. Your other big announcement. YA. I heard that you gonna do a couple of YA novels. That's what I had heard. Is that true?
Yes, and I know people say, "Oh gosh, no way." Yes, it's true. Only because as part of me and Bobby's company, they asked me to do YA. They were looking for YA stuff. So, you know what I did? I got on the phone, and I misunderstood what they were saying. So when they said, when they called and got me and Bobby together and say, we also looking for YA. So I said, okay, no problem. I get on the phone. I call Beverly Jenkins. I say, because I know if it's happening in the in the industry in
She,
any genre, my girl Bev got it. Okay.
right.
I say, Bev. I said first when they asked me why I said historical. They say no, modern day, because I knew Bev had written YA
Right.
before. So then when they say no, modern day, I said okay, we'll call you back. We'll have to talk to you in the next meeting. So then I get on the phone. I call Bev. I said, Bev, do you know any YA authors? Bev said, sure enough. So Bev said, Bev know everybody. So
Yeah.
Bev sent me a list of YA authors. She also sent an article that lists 75 of the best YA authors that known or whatever,
Oh,
whatever,
yeah, she
whatever.
hooked it up.
And then I called my sister who reads YA because she's trying to write a YA. Give me the names of some of the authors that you read YA. Because when I meet with these people in a week, I want to have all this information down,
Right.
whatever. So, hopefully these YA authors will be willing to work with me and Bobby Company to get them into the movies. So then when we had our follow-up meeting, I had, I was ready. I had all the names that Beverly sent me, the ones that my sister sent me. And I said, where can I send this email? They say, send it to us while we're on the phone. Then they said, well, maybe you misunderstood us.
You.
We didn't say what we asked you. Would you do YA? I'm like, oh. If I would have told you H to the double L, no. HELL, no. I don't write YA. Okay. I mean, I could have easily told them that. They wanted a YA from me. I'm like, I ain't got time to write no YA. And then when I mentioned it to two of my support team members, they say, well, you were going to write YAs at one time. I say, when? They say, well, Harlequin had, they remember more than I do. They said, well, Harlequin had their YA line. When you was working with your editor, Mavis Allen, you had come up with a concept that we thought was wonderful. And so I'm like, really? So I went through all my files. I filed
Yeah, you found.
everything, the
Mhm.
professional in me, filed it, date order, everything, pull my file, and I reread it. I'm like, oh, oh,
You hit it with the O.
oh, this is good. Yes, and this is something that, so when we had our third meeting, I told them, I say, they said, well, we'll, take these names that you've given us now, but what if you could kick it off with two of your YA books? Because they liked the synopsis that I sent them. And I said, okay, we can do that. So, only thing I will not be writing is Brenda Jackson. And my readers know that. I don't want a little kid that's 10 or 12 years old say,
Mm-mm.
Mommy, I want a Brenda Jackson novel. What? No, 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 no. Not the same. Not the same. So I will be writing under a pseudonym.
Okay.
But in the pseudonym, are you going to say it or you want me to say it?
Wait. Y'all ready? Hold on. Wait. Don't say it yet. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Nikki said that's so exciting. She got, okay. She loves young adult books, and I can't wait to read this. Okay, y'all. Are y'all listening? Y'all.
Wait. What Nikki say? She can't wait to read a YA book.
Yes, she said she can't wait to read it. Now,
Okay.
check this out. Y'all ready? Y'all listening? Is this mic on? Mrs. Jackson, please Give us the pseudonym name.
Okay, the name that I will be writing, the author of this book will be Lauren Medeiros. And the reason I picked Lauren Medeiros, if you read Justin and Lauren book, then you know Lauren is an author of children books.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, it's easy to whenever I write. I didn't want to come up with no name like Shay Jackson or Hey B, whatever. It will be basically Lauren Medeiros, and that's what's going to be on the cover. Of course, the copyright inside, which no kid don't know that. You know, they just think whoever name is on the cover got to be the name of the person. Right. But what is really so cool about this Lauren Medeiros is going to be the author, because everybody know she had the Kente Kids in Justin book Tonight and Forever. But all of this is like so many years later. The kids are out going. Justina fixing to go to college. Vincent is already in college. The kids about to get out, and about. So Lauren now is writing children's stories. So and some next Medeiros book, all of that's going to come out eventually. But what I like about this, guess who is the main character in the book? Shay is going to have a continuing character. In fact, Netflix and others call it a Black Nancy Drew.
Right.
So,
I already know who the main character gonna be. Do you want to tell them who the main character gonna be? I'm just saying.
Okay, I might as well.
The
main character will be a recurring book, and it will be a sleuth book, basically. And the main character, the young lady of 15, even though she's not 15 in my present book, that's okay. My readers, Brenda Jackson, we don't need to be reading no young YA book, but I know some of them will, because I'm writing it for your younger kids. But the two characters that it will focus on is A.C. Maxwell, Alexandria Christina, which is the daughter of Alex. Right. Now, when you got a daddy like Alex who can solve anything, and you got a mama like Christy who is a reporter, can you imagine the mind that girl has? Mm-hmm. Okay, so she will be the one that basically figures stuff out. A.C. Maxwell, who is Alexandria Christina, and her sidekick, the guy that gets her out of trouble when she gets in trouble, okay? And it's got to keep an eye on those two while they're growing up, is Wolf Sinclair. Mm-hmm. And anybody who know Ashton, know he had triplets. He had Hunter, Brody, and Wolf. Wolf is the one that got his dad, all of them a little bit got his dad's powers. Wolf got it a lot. In fact, Wolf got powers Ashton didn't even have. So he's the one that basically knows when Christina is in trouble. He knows when he needs to, is like, if I don't take her and be there with her, no telling what kind of trouble she'll get in. She's 15, he's 17. So, but no romance, right. So they think no romance in the book. Is just, them solving innocent cases. That's why this book, I probably could write it in 2 weeks, because it's not a big book. It's less than 100 pages, maybe 100 pages. And it's intended for children.
I love it.
Do I need to repeat that? Adults? But I have to say, they're going to see some of the grown-up Medeiros come back in there, but only when it relates to the children. No. Like the daddies or the mamas or the aunties, the cousins, but it's not their book. It's only the kids' book. So the kids don't need to know that, she write a big Medeiros book as an adult that all kind of stuff in it. What I'm doing is focusing on children books.
Okay, yeah. So your
Medeiros kids.
Yeah, your people are already talking about they're gonna read it and give it to their nieces and nephews. They're gonna read it first.
I want you to give it to my niece, and I want you to first read it to make sure that you're comfortable. Like I say, no romance. It's just basically, that's why it's so easy. No emotions, no romance. It's just Wolf trying to keep Christy out of getting in trouble while she solved her cases.
I
A
absolutely.
mixture of Nancy Drew and the Hardy Boys. Put it that way.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be awesome. That is gonna be awesome. Okay, Auntie, we finna get ready and close this thing down, honey. Now they all excited in the chat room. They talk about YAs and everything.
Well,
Oh,
I'm hoping the first one will come out this year. I'm working on the cover. Oh yeah, I'm hoping that the first one will come out this year
oh
in
yeah,
time for the holidays.
and
So
for
get your
Christmas.
nieces and nephews or whomever ready because yeah.
See ya. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the big giveaway. Okay, you got to be here in order to receive this giveaway. So you get the Brown Book Series swag bag box giveaway. Big ups to Miss Kathy Douglas. She did an unboxing for us, and because of her unboxing, everybody wanted
Thank
a
you,
swag.
Kathy.
Kathy is absolutely awesome. So inside the swag bag box giveaway, you will get the 25th edition mug from Miss Brenda Jackson. You will get the Follow Your Heart, Catalina Cove Series, this book 4. You will get Sharon C Cooper's Heads to Protect, Kathy Douglas, Redemption Rivers Ranch. You'll get Naima Simone, The Road to Rose Bend. And you also get a Kindle Fire. What else? There's a lot of stuff in there. It be packed along with just the Brown Book Series goodies. So the winner is
Drum roll.
Midnight Ace Book Bar. Midnight Ace.
Midnight Ace. Okay.
Yes,
Wonderful.
Midnight Ace. That's what's up. Midnight. Holla at me. Shay, Brown Book Series. And so you can get your swag bag box giveaway, girl. It's a lot of goodies in there. I absolutely love it. All right, Midnight. Hey. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to thank you guys for coming to join us tonight. It's been wonderful. I know you guys still got questions. Y'all will be okay. Just
Celebration.
celebration. It's a celebration. If you have not received the book yet, follow your heart. Follow your pay your wallet on over to Amazon or go to her website or go to everywhere that they got a book. You need to go and get this book. Like, this whole series is absolutely awesome. So if you are like, and it's a standalone, you can read it by itself, but you get the whole series. You need to get the whole entire series so you'll know what the hell is going on. Because I'm telling you, it's awesome. So, Miss Brenda, before we want to just thank you for taking our time and doing this live with us.
I enjoy anytime I could get with my readers. I'm happy. Remember, you said when I finalized that I could come. Okay, what about the book cover for my YA? Am I being too greedy here, Shay?
Auntie, Annie, I'm telling you, you could wake up tomorrow morning and say, I just want to get on air and talk. I'm gonna be like, no problem. We go.
Okay, now I don't want to hear that. Brenda Jackson, she calling me to bring this stuff. No. She need to be on somebody else's show to talk about
never, it. Never. You would never.
Y'all heard her say that, right?
Yes. Y'all, they heard me. So if y'all hear her on somebody else's show doing reveals and stuff, y'all act up. Just act up. Be like, no, so you won't be able to Shay. So we want to thank you for joining us again. Everybody, go pick up the book. Follow your heart.
I need, make a list, another book bestsellers list with Harlequin.
Yes.
Please do.
Please do.
And thank you for those who who's supporting the YA, who understand why I have to write as Lauren Medeiros. It will be in, big letters so the kids could read it. No pictures inside the book. It's not going that book, that primary. It's going to be, but it's going to be an interesting story. They love the 2 stories that I submitted to them.
It's going to be interesting. We are here for all of that, Auntie. I'm here for all of it. I cannot wait. This is going to be an awesome, awesome year. Everybody, again, thank you, Miss Brenda. Y'all,
thank you, Shay.
Y'all go and get this book, okay? Go get this book. Tell all your friends who wasn't able to get in tonight that I might be nice and air it tomorrow on our regular time, 6:00. Brown Book Series. I might be nice and re-air it for everybody who gonna be cussing me out later on. Yeah, let's get to Brenda Jackson. No, you couldn't get to her. I just wait. I love you guys. Y'all have a good night. God bless, and please be safe.
Good night, everyone, and God bless. And I appreciate each one of you.